It's Saturday, October the 7th, 2017, and riders from the 3%ers, a club for bikers who want to stay free of drink and drugs, are heading to Nottingham to support a fellow member at the opening of a very special centre he's set up to spread the joy of motorcycling to youngsters desperate for a positive influence in their lives. We arrive just in time for the opening ceremony.
I think most of you know who we are and what we do. It's long been a bit of a, well actually I was going to say a secret. I don't think it was so secret that I was going to end up doing bikes with kids. We finally made it happen with a lot of hard work from all of the staff. Rob's come on board to, because his mechanical knowledge is far greater than mine. So Rob's come on board and is now hiding behind someone over there and working with young people. We collared this man at the Silverstone Grand Prix, and knowing that he was a local born man, lives locally, 3 times British Superbike champion, went to the TT, did World Superbike, and you name it, this guy's done it. And on talking to John at Silverstone, I realised that actually he felt in some ways that kids were being let down as much as we do. Some kids are just not for mainstream school, and that's why we exist. So I asked John if he would kindly come and cut the ribbon on the new workshop, and he agreed. I don't know whether he knows what he's let himself in for, getting to know us lot, but this is a strange bit. How do you give a man a pair of scissors and look cool doing it? There you go, John.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Well, I'd just like to say I'm a massive fan of what Tree and all his staff are doing here. It's a great thing for the young kids to be taken off the street, if you like, and given the opportunity to learn a trade and learn bikes. We all know what bikes are like. Brilliant things, aren't they? And it's just great to see so many people turn up. I know a lot of people have travelled a long way to get here, and mainly on Suzuki's as well, which is plus plus. So anyway, no further ado, I would like to open the Phoenix new bike workshop.
Cool.
Here we go.
John. By the way, I didn't say that. Thank you everybody for coming. Some of you have never met before, have made some new friends already, and some of you have travelled a long way, and I tell you what, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. I really, really do. So, if I can remember the key code to the door, I'll undo the door.
My name's John Reynolds. I'm ex-bike racer, 3 times British Superbike champion. I met Tree actually at the British Grand Prix this year, and he told me what he was going to be doing, this project, and yeah, I was quite excited about coming down to have a look at it and see what it's all about. Got down here and got blown away by it all. Yeah, it's great. Well, I love motorbikes for a start, and I know that lots of kids love motorbikes, and I had the opportunity to ride them when I was younger because my mum and dad were, you know, a big part of the motorcycle family. There's a lot of kids around here in Nottingham that love motorbikes but have got no chance whatsoever of getting involved in it, and you know, the only way they have is by probably stealing and riding the bikes over the weekends and then dumping them on, you know, Friday, Sunday night. And that ain't the right way to do it. You know, I think if they get the opportunity to be able to ride bikes safely in a safe environment and learn to do it properly, then Tree's going to be helping them do that.
Hi, my name's Tree. We're gathered today with some of the 3%ers who have nicely ridden along to visit and meet me. I'm the headmaster of an alternative provision within the heart of Nottingham. We deal with teenagers that are excluded from mainstream school, the ages of 13 to 19. Yeah, sometimes we are last chance saloon for some kids. They've been pushed around from mainstream school to pupil referral units and then out of there into other projects, and it's not worked out, and you know, it's just a cycle really within the city, and hopefully they leave here with some skills to take forward. And the reason we're here today is because we've just opened a motorcycle workshop to teach. Really, my big thing is that there's so many kids riding around on the street now, on dirt bikes, on pit bikes. They're not wearing any safety equipment. They have no road knowledge. They've obviously got no insurance, no tax, no MOT, and there's been a couple of deaths recently as well. That it upsets me because they're just young people. They've got the rest of their lives to go. So yeah, we try and educate them in safety. I can't stop them riding. I'm never going to stop them riding. But at least if I can drum it into them to wear suitable equipment, then that's part of the battle won, really. And maintenance. I see kids on bikes with bag ties, zip ties, holding exhausts on and holding all sorts of stuff on their bike, and it's just not safe to be on the road. So if we can give them some sort of knowledge about braking systems, about tyres, tyre pressure, and some basic road knowledge.
Packed into the school's yard, there was also an impressive array of one-off machines. These bikes lovingly tweaked, tuned and transformed into rolling works of art. Thousands of hours had gone into making these, and it was hard to choose the best. But the prize eventually went to Derek Dunn's, a miracle in many parts.
It's a Harris Magnum 2 frame, and it's got a GSX 1100 EFE engine. It's a Trigger's broom, really. It's no bit on it. It's the same on the original bike. Everything's been changed on it.
Rob and I, who's the workshop tutor along with myself, are about to embark on an ACU training course, so we can become affiliated to the ACU as a centre. We'll be ACU instructors, and then, and only then, will we be able to get insurance, and then the search will start for a piece of land, some sponsorship for some bikes, so we can get them off the street at a weekend and get them doing something. No, where do kids go if we don't pass anything on to them? Who teaches them this stuff? In this society we've got now, a consumerist, disposable society, I want to give them something they can hold on to. And I don't know what, do you know what? Actually, I'm rambling, and you asked what it gives me. I'll tell you what it gives me. It gives me a lot of heartache, gives me a lot of tears, a lot of frustration, and sometimes a lot of anger with a system that is bent against some of these kids. But if one kid walks out of here and remembers what some of us have said and applies it to his life, then it's been worth it. That's it. So.